Welcome back. All right, so in a kind of predictable bit of news, I figured I would give this the amount of gravitas that it needed. Major League Hockey has announced that it's postponing things until next October. So let's go through the release from Major League Hockey. Um, from Victoria, BC, Max Chambers, the chief executive officer behind the highly anticipated Major League Hockey (MLH). There's certain parts of this that I'm sure I will read and go, eh. But they've announced today that it will postpone the launch of its inaugural season until October of 2025. MLH did not make this decision lightly. Did not make this decision easily, or did not take this decision lightly. As its investors and team worked tirelessly to bring the innovative and exciting new 3-on-3 product to life. However, postponing the launch is the best course of action due to unforeseen medical challenges regarding the CEO's health and the need for additional time to ensure every aspect of the league meets the highest standards. Like, okay, so I understand like the CEO's health is important, but it's an odd reason to delay the launch of a league if that's the case. So again, no ill will meant. It's just that's an odd way of phrasing that. And MLH did not make this decision lightly. That one's going to stick with me for a while. The 14 coaches and GMs already under contract will use the upcoming season to scout major, junior, NCAA, and U sports games. Each agreed that it was better to wait until October of 2025 than to rush into 2024 without the league's CEO. All right. The league's commitment to delivering a premier hockey experience remains unwavering. The additional time will allow it to fine tune operations, secure the best talent, and enhance infrastructure, ensuring that when the puck drops in October 2025, MLH will be everything fans, players, and partners expect and more. So again, they're saying that they're going to delay this because of the CEO's time or CEO's health, and they need additional time. But it definitely sounds like they're saying, and we're also going to work on getting everything set up, even though they had said in previous releases that everything was set up. Looks kind of silly. We are deeply committed to our vision of revolutionizing the hockey landscape with this 3-on-3 format, said CEO Max Chambers. While this delay is disappointing, it is ultimately necessary to ensure we deliver a top-tier product that will set a new standard in the exciting new format in an exciting new format of professional hockey. This extra time allows us to contact larger buildings in some states and provinces and to prepare new leases in original markets where the arenas fit our needs. Keep in mind that the research has been done by reporters and no one could find an arena that they had secured. And NHL arenas are not going to share with an upstart league, and this is not a cheap thing to decide you're going to do. Starting up your own league, especially with everybody across North America, you can't get around the hat, can you? But trying to talk seriously with Pluto on my head, but it's just so it's crazy. MLH extends its heartfelt thanks to the team presidents, general managers, and coaches who remain committed and anonymous. I added that to an exciting inaugural season. The league also thanks its suppliers and sponsors who understand the need to delay, and the arena managers in 16 cities who work diligently to accommodate the league's schedule. They never released a schedule. They never said which cities they were in. I've never seen a sponsor. I'm bewildered. MLH is confident that the postponement will result in an even more spectacular inaugural season and looks forward to sharing more exciting updates as October 2025 approaches. For more information, and it has Max Chambers, CEO, and then it has Max Chambers at MajorLeagueHockey.ca. So that's if you wanted to email him. The whole Major League Hockey thing is weird. So apparently it's delayed because the CEO's health hasn't been great lately, but also they want to upgrade everything. I don't know where the sponsors are. I don't know. And the speculation has always been that this league probably won't happen. That has been the speculation, and now that they've pushed it back another year, it's got this Eddie Livingstone vibe to it. It's just, it does. It's got this whole Eddie Livingstone. If you haven't watched the videos and all the history stuff, Eddie Livingstone multiple times tried starting up his own league and it just never worked. The NHL blocked him. Now, in this case, the NHL doesn't need to block anybody. I just don't think this league's going to happen. I really don't. So we'll see if it does, but we won't know until October 2025. Again, they had, when reporters were calling around, there were no arenas that had even been contacted that they could find, no arenas that had been booked by MLH. We never saw a schedule. They claimed that they had had a draft, as in past tense, and that they'd reveal which players had been drafted later. Having scouts for minor league hockey and university hockey makes some sense if you're starting up a league, sure. But notice that they didn't say, even in the release, that they're going to be scouting at the National Hockey League level, because no. The price point for the contracts didn't make any sense. The bonuses for winning games didn't make any sense. Like, there was no way this league could make money. And then just looking at the way this was all going to work, it just didn't feel like it could. It felt like they'd have to charge about $800 a ticket, and that's just silly. And I prefer to avoid things that are kind of silly. So, at any rate, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I felt like this should have its own video today. But let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And do you think MLH ever takes the ice? Do you think we ever see that 3-on-3 league come to fruition? Why or why not? And we already have a summer league for hockey, so yeah, it's odd. It's a strange situation, so I figured, why not look the part? All right, thank you guys so much for all your support as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you've not done so already. I will talk to you again soon.